Hi, and welcome to another episode of Instigator of Change. I'm Josh Blumenthal. Something's different. That's right, it's the color of the wall. Same wall, same sign, just painted a different color. The short story is that my parents were shopping at Pottery Barn, and the store gave them a gift card, and they offered it to me. Now, I've never been to a Pottery Barn before, but I've also never been very good at designing in my own room. So I went into Pottery Barn and I said, design my room for me. Now, I didn't really have the money to do that, but I was curious as to what their suggestions would be. So, long story short, I ended up buying a duvet cover, and in the duvet cover was one of the colors that I ended up painting the color of this wall. I know, it's an amazing, amazing story, but the reason I tell you this is because of progression. One thing led to the next, even if I didn't see it coming. And last week we talked about steps and how everything builds on everything else, how you have to crawl before you walk, how you can't just jump to the end of experiences, because in this moment is where you both make an effort and it's where you feel. You know, causality is the act of one thing leading to the next. So in this moment right now, I want you to think of something bad that you're going through or something that bothers you. Now, if you can't think of anything right away, pause it and come back when you're ready. Okay, you got something that bothers you in your head? Okay. Now here's what I want you to know about this. Something is going to happen because of this. Because everything builds on everything, there is a next step that follows this thing that is bothering you. Now, you probably believe that it's going to be something bad, that something bad is going to come about because of it, and that's because you see it as bad now. And therefore, you can't see anything good coming about from it. If you could see anything good coming from it, it wouldn't feel so bad. But what I want you to know is that something good is going to come about from it. And I say this because everything in life, no matter what you do, no matter what you experience, leads to something good at some point. Now, how do I know this? I know this because no matter what we go through, we have experiences of good times. We have good things happen in our lives, and those good things wouldn't happen if not for everything that had come before that moment, including the bad things. So this is actually a particularly good reason why never to commit revenge against someone, because you'll end up causing good things to happen for that person that otherwise wouldn't have happened, just because good happens on a long enough timeline at some point. But the thing that I want you to remember is that no matter what you do and no matter what you experience, good will come about over time. Now, I don't consider myself someone who just gives cheap advice, so it wouldn't be me to just let you walk away with the belief that to always look on the bright side of life, even if it comes in the future. And the reason I say that is because of what we talked about earlier, which is not jumping to the end of an experience. In this moment, you have a choice, and that choice involves looking at what you are doing, what you are going through, and who you are. In this moment, you have an opportunity to make the most with what you have, or let go of it for something new. Now, whatever you choose to do, I guarantee you, bad times and hard times will come about because of it. But I also promise you that no matter what you choose to do, good will come about over time. But in this moment, where you where you feel everything you experience, in this moment, ask yourself if you're happy with what you're doing. If you're not, it's time to take the next step. And if you are happy with what you're doing, do it well. Much love.